Ready whenever you are, Michael.
I just finished watching the new Michael movie that came out earlier this year. I had to wait until this was the last day of this month. If you're new to my channel, this has been African American Music Appreciation Month. And you know, I had to go out with Michael, the new movie. Y'all, first off, usually when I do my videos, I don't really talk about the actors or the actresses. And I try to focus on the actual characters in the movie and kind of like what I think about them. But in this case, I have to start off by saying everyone in this cast did amazing. Like, oh my goodness, little Michael, he did so good. Jafar playing with his uncle did really good. Even Domingo, he was really good. Nia Long, like, they did really good because this movie, both Joe or Joseph and Catherine, they made me mad. And they made me so mad. So they did so good with the acting just because Joseph, the way he was acting with Michael and just like his need to be in control and how his focus was like family. Like, you can't go out, do your own thing. You need to be here, support the Jackson 5 because I made you kind of deal. And then his mom, I'm glad like towards the end, like she got more of a backbone, but for most of his childhood, she was just letting stuff happen. And I just like felt so bad for Michael. And honestly, that was a big thing in this movie for me is I like how you kind of got to see like a different side and kind of like walks you through. Like, I liked how they showed the different years, like how you kind of like jump through the beginning stages of his life and you're like, oh, okay, now we know what time frame of his life we're in. But at the same time, I feel like this movie kind of showed how lonely Michael Jackson was too. Like that whole Twister scene, y'all. I was like, oh my goodness, I would have played with you. And it was just so sad because he just wanted people to play with him. He just wanted those people around him. So he had support. So he had like family, and everyone's like, no, we ain't got time for that. And so they just kind of left him. So it's just like a scene of him playing Twister with his chimp Bubbles. And that's another thing, the animals in this movie. I love the CGI of them. It was very obvious they were CGI, but at the same time, it was kind of cute too. I got kind of happy with Bubbles, where I was like, oh my goodness. And then I kind of went down the rabbit hole to see if Bubbles was actually still alive, which he is. He is currently in an ape sanctuary in Florida. And so Bubbles is still kicking. I think he's like 43 years old or something. And I was like, oh my goodness, Bubbles. But yeah, just the songs, like I was jamming along. I was like, oh my goodness. Like, I just love me some Michael Jackson songs. And so the thing I really enjoy too is I feel like Jafar, like, he was like spot on with his talking to Michael Jackson because to me it sounded like him, and I felt like he was actually like the words coming out were Michael Jackson. Well, I will say like looks like for the most part he looked like him, but it was still kind of like okay. I was like it's kind of like an off Michael Jackson a little bit, but you can't really help looks. But overall they did really good, and I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. I think they're supposed to be doing a second one too, which if they do the second one, I need them to play my favorite Michael Jackson song in the whole world. And I don't know why this is my favorite song, but it has always been my whole life because I'm like a diehard Michael Jackson fan. And so I really need them to play the Earth song is my favorite. I don't know why, but it always has been. And I love that song so much. So I'm gonna need that to be in part 2. But I also kind of don't want them to do a part 2. But I know they're going to because this one did so good. But I don't know. But yeah, let me know what you think. If you're like me, then you probably will be jamming out to Michael Jackson for the next who knows? I'm always jamming out to Michael Jackson, I feel. So this didn't restart anything for me because it honestly never left.
This has been another episode of Real Talk with Noelle.